A person's true greatness is shaped by the way they think. This timeless idea has been proven again and again through the lives of successful people like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Jeff Bezos. Napoleon Hill once wrote in Think and Grow Rich, "What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." But if our thoughts are so powerful, why do so many people struggle to move forward in life? Do they fail to imagine a better future? Or do they underestimate their own abilities? Today's story will answer these questions and share a powerful life lesson. Along the way, you'll also learn a few useful English words, so stay with us till the end. I promise your time will be well spent. Once, at a crowded railway station, lived a poor beggar. Every day, he survived by asking travelers for money as they waited for their trains. Most people passed without noticing him. One afternoon, he saw a well-dressed businessman arrive on the platform. The man's confident walk and expensive clothes caught the beggar's attention. He must be wealthy, the beggar thought. If I ask him, maybe he'll give me more than others. With hope in his eyes, the beggar stretched out his hand. But instead of giving money, the businessman paused and asked calmly, "Do you only take from people, or have you ever given something to someone?" The question shocked the beggar. No one had ever spoken to him like that before. Confused, he replied, "Sir, I am a beggar. I live by asking for money. I have nothing to give." The businessman smiled and said, "If you believe you have nothing to offer, then you shouldn't expect anything either. I believe in exchange. If you can give me something, I can give you something back." With those words, he boarded his train and left. The beggar stood frozen. The man wasn't rude, but his words cut deep. All evening, the thought echoed in his mind, "If I want to receive, I must first give." For 2 days, the beggar didn't ask anyone for money. He only thought. On the third day, while sitting near the tracks, he noticed colorful wild flowers growing nearby. Their beauty sparked an idea. What if I offer something instead of just asking? He carefully picked a few flowers and returned to his usual spot. When someone gave him a coin, he smiled and offered a flower in return. To his surprise, people accepted them happily. Some even smiled and thanked him. Days passed, and something amazing happened. As long as he had flowers, people gave more money. When the flowers finished, the giving slowed. So this is the power of exchange, he realized. One day, he spotted the same businessman sitting on a train again. Excited, he approached him and said, "Sir, today I have something to offer. If you give me money, I'll give you flowers." The businessman smiled, handed him cash, and accepted the flowers. "You've understood the true meaning of value," he said. "Today, you are no longer just a beggar, you are a businessman." Those words changed everything. The beggar thought deeply. People weren't helping him out of pity anymore, they were paying for what he offered. That day, he left the railway station and never begged again. 6 months later, at the same station, 2 well-dressed men met. One looked closely and asked, "Have we met before?" The other smiled. "Yes, right here. I was the beggar you once challenged." The businessman stared in disbelief. "You're the flower seller?" "Yes," the man laughed. "And now I own a growing flower business." "What changed?" the businessman asked. The answer was simple. "I changed the way I saw myself. I learned that we receive only when we give." They shook hands as equals and boarded their trains, heading toward different futures. Life moves in the direction of our thoughts. If you see yourself as weak, you remain limited. But when you recognize your value, everything changes. Believe in your potential. Think bigger. Because when your thinking changes, your future does too. If this story inspired you, like the video, share it with others, and tell us what you learned. See you in the next story.